Hello, my beloved Scorpio soul. I'm Selena Hart, and I'm so honored to be here with you on this pivotal day, June 17th, 2025. If you've been feeling like the world around you looks the same, but somehow feels different, you're not alone, and you're certainly not imagining it. The lingering energy of the Sagittarius Full Moon is still rippling through your emotional field, urging you into a quiet but undeniable metamorphosis. Today marks a turning point, not with dramatic fanfare, but with the kind of deep, silent unraveling that only someone as spiritually attuned as you can sense. The things that once felt safe or familiar may now seem misaligned. And while that might feel unsettling, it's not chaos. It's clarity beginning to rise from your subconscious. This is the moment when truth stirs beneath the surface, preparing to rewrite the script of your inner life. Your intuition today isn't just strong, it's sacred, and it's asking to be trusted. So take a deep breath with me, Scorpio. Let's step together into the wisdom that only your soul can hear. And now, Scorpio, as we move deeper into the rhythm of this day, the cosmos continues to speak, not through cards, but through the alignment of planets, calling you inward. On June 17th, Mercury forms a rare trine with Pluto, your ruling planet, awakening deep mental clarity. It's a moment for uncovering long hidden truths, those quiet realizations about who you are, what you need to release, and where your soul longs to go next. At the same time, Venus harmonizes with Neptune, wrapping your heart in a wave of emotional softness. This isn't a day for grand gestures. It's a day for quiet healing, for allowing yourself to feel deeply without judgment. You may receive an intuitive message through a dream, a conversation, or even silence itself. Trust it. The Virgo Moon's connection with Uranus adds flashes of insight, helping you see clearly what once felt confusing. Scorpio, today is not about pushing, it's about receiving. The healing, the answers, and the sense of self that rises when you finally allow yourself to let go. Scorpio, when it comes to money and luck today, June 17th invites you to slow down and sharpen your awareness. This is not the day to rush into bold financial moves, but it is the perfect time to tune into the subtlest signals that surround you. A quiet suggestion, a casual conversation, or even a passing thought could contain the seed of a new opportunity. Don't overlook what feels small. The universe often speaks in whispers when it's guiding you toward abundance. With Mercury trining Pluto, your perception of value, both emotional and material, is razor sharp. You're being asked to revisit your financial structure with fresh eyes. What's working? What needs restructuring? If you've been managing debts, negotiating a contract, or waiting for fairness in financial matters, this is the kind of astrological support that brings clarity and long overdue resolution. The truth surfaces, and with it, balance. Most importantly, luck today favors patience, strategy, and intuitive alignment. You don't need to chase, you only need to recognize what's already approaching you. Stay grounded, be mindful of your spending, and remain open to the unexpected blessings that may find you through unexpected channels. Lucky numbers 7, 16, 25, 29, 9, 42, 69. Let these numbers guide you, not just in chance, but in focus. Professionally, Scorpio, June 17th is a day best spent in solitude or quiet focus. You may feel a natural pull to withdraw from the noise and turn inward, and that's not avoidance, it's wisdom. With Mercury aligned with Pluto, your mind is primed for strategic thinking and deep analysis. This is the perfect time to revisit personal projects, refine long-term goals, or complete tasks that require concentration and insight. You're being asked to reflect, not react. If you're feeling disconnected from your work or questioning your path, don't rush to find quick fixes. Instead, let the questions guide you toward what no longer aligns, and have the courage to release it. Sometimes, the most productive thing you can do is let go of what you've outgrown. Should someone approach you with an offer, collaboration, or idea, take it as a sign, but don't respond immediately. Observe, assess, and give yourself space to discern what truly resonates. Not every invitation is meant to be accepted, and today, your power lies in your ability to listen deeply before making any move. In matters of the heart, Scorpio, today's energy feels almost otherworldly. With Venus forming a harmonious trine to Neptune, you're deeply attuned to the emotional and spiritual undercurrents between you and someone else. You may sense a connection that defies logic, perhaps with someone you haven't spoken to in a while, or even someone you've never fully understood. Their energy lingers in your mind, in your dreams, or in the quiet moments when you're alone. This isn't coincidence, it's resonance. If you're in a relationship, today offers a sacred opportunity to move beyond surface level conversations. This is not the time to argue or fix each other. It's a time to truly see one another. Let your guard down. Let your eyes speak. Love today isn't loud. It's felt in the space between words, in the knowing glance, in the way your hearts echo each other's truth. For those who are single, this energy can still open you to an invisible thread connecting you with someone who feels like home. Even if they haven't arrived yet, trust your inner radar. That gentle pull in your chest, follow it. Today, love doesn't need to make sense. It only needs to be honored. Scorpio, when it comes to your health, today everything points back to your emotional and energetic balance. The planetary alignments, especially the Mercury-Pluto trine, can stir intense inner dialogue and awaken spiritual sensitivity. While this brings profound insight, it can also leave you feeling overstimulated or energetically overwhelmed if you're not careful. You may notice restlessness, disrupted sleep, or waves of anxiety that seem to come from nowhere. This is your nervous system signaling the need to ground. Begin by hydrating generously and avoiding heavy or stimulating foods late in the evening. Create a nighttime space that's sacred and soothing, free from blue light, noise, or any form of digital intrusion. Morning meditation or even a few minutes of stream of consciousness journaling can help you return to your center. Your body today is not just a vessel, it's a receiver. Treat it with care. Protect your energy and allow moments of stillness to help you reset your inner rhythm. Healing begins when you stop trying to push through and start listening inward. Scorpio, within the quiet folds of your heart today may stir the presence of someone from your past. Perhaps a family member or close friend whose memory still holds emotional weight. The lingering light of the recent full moon combined with Mercury's alignment to Pluto brings old bonds back into focus. Not to haunt you, but to offer healing. You may find yourself revisiting a conversation that never ended, a moment that was left unresolved, or a connection that faded without closure. This isn't about blame, it's about release. The universe is gently urging you to view these memories, not through the lens of judgment, but through the softness of forgiveness. If a part of you feels called to say something you've held back, or simply to open your heart internally, trust that nudge. The energy today supports reconciliation, even if it only begins within you. Whether the other person is ready or not, your willingness to see the past with compassion allows your soul to move forward with more lightness. Sometimes the most powerful act of healing is the one that happens in silence. Scorpio, as you navigate the deep emotional ties of today, certain souls in your orbit will feel especially aligned with your inner rhythm. These are the people whose presence doesn't overwhelm, but instead anchors you, whose energy feels like an answer to a question you didn't know you were asking. Pisces, with their gentle heart and intuitive depth, can help you soften. They don't push for answers. They listen, and in doing so, create space for you to be fully seen without fear. Cancer offers nurturing that makes you feel safe in your vulnerability. Their instinct to protect reminds you that you don't have to carry the weight alone. Together, you can build a sanctuary of emotional truth. And then there's Capricorn, the grounding force amidst your inner storms. While you explore the spiritual and emotional layers of the day, Capricorn offers structure and clarity. Their steady presence reminds you that growth is not just emotional, but strategic. Let these signs reflect the parts of you seeking balance, softness, safety, and strength. And Scorpio, if you're seeking a color to carry you through the energy of June 17th, reach for indigo, the deep, mysterious shade of twilight. This isn't just a color. It's a frequency that resonates with your intuitive core. Indigo awakens your inner vision, sharpens your perception, and helps you feel more connected to the truths that lie beneath the surface. On a day ruled by introspection and emotional revelation, indigo acts as a quiet guide through the shadows. It brings clarity without noise, calm without numbness. Whether you wear it, meditate with it, or simply visualize it surrounding your aura, let this color be your cloak of spiritual focus, protecting your energy and deepening your insight as you move through the transformative landscape of today. This is not just a phrase, it's a truth that mirrors the very essence of who you are. You, more than any other sign, understand that darkness is not something to fear, but something to listen to. On June 17th, as the cosmos encourages reflection, emotional honesty, and inner awakening, this mantra reminds you that even your most hidden thoughts, your most complex feelings are trying to guide you home. Repeat it when you feel uncertain. Whisper it when old emotions rise. Let it echo in your heart as a reminder that your depth is not a burden, it's your greatest gift. In every shadow you've walked through, there has always been light waiting to be seen. And today, that light is yours to claim. And as we close today's journey, Scorpio, I just want to thank you for sharing this sacred space with me. I'm Selena Hart, and it's always an honor to walk beside your energy, especially on a day like June 17th, when truth rises quietly from the depths. If you feel caught between what was and what's still becoming, trust that you're not lost. You're transforming. The universe is not asking you to rush, but to listen, to feel, and to remember your power. Take this day slowly. Let your intuition guide you. You're not meant to have all the answers yet, just enough light to take the next step. I'll meet you here again tomorrow. Until then, stay grounded, stay open, and never stop honoring the wisdom that lives within you. And now, as we close this sacred space together, I want to leave you with something more than just words. I want to leave you with presence. Because Scorpio, you've walked through lifetimes within this single day. Quiet awakenings, emotional waves, small inner deaths, and even smaller rebirths that no one else may ever notice, but you will. You will feel their weight, their grace, and their truth resting in the marrow of your spirit. And I hope you know that's not weakness. That is transformation in its most honest form. That is what it means to live from the soul. You didn't come here to move quickly. You came here to move deeply. And even though the world often demands speed, performance, answers, you are being asked for something far more rare: patience, trust, and inner devotion. These are the qualities that build a life that means something. And today, June 17th, is not a random day on the calendar. It is a spiritual checkpoint, a gentle pause in the script of your life where the universe whispers, look again, feel again. And I will be here again tomorrow, waiting to walk beside you as always. But until then, I ask just one thing: be kind to the part of you that's still becoming. Because in that tenderness, in that sacred in-between, you are already more powerful than you know.